so this question asks, which of the following numbers, which of these four guys is between 15.5 and 16.5? Push pause on this video and see if you can figure this out. Probably the best way to go about this is to list out the numbers in a row. So I'm going to find the smallest number, 14.7. Okay, put it at the beginning. Okay, and then followed by 15.35. Okay, hope I'm not missing anything here. 15.5. Okay, that's that guy there. Okay, what else? 15.65. 16.5 and 16.9. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the question is asking what number lies between 15.5 and 16.5. Okay, so the number in between those two guys is this one here. I bet you got the same answer. Okay. So let's look at how to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay. So write it down. How to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. It's good to know in case if you ever visit a different country where their units of measure is different from ours. So here goes. Fahrenheit. It took me a while to spell Fahrenheit correctly, so don't be surprised if you misspell that to Celsius. Okay, so let's pick a random number. 212 degrees Fahrenheit would be equal to how many degrees Celsius? Okay, unless you've lived in like Europe, Asia, some country outside of the United States, you might not be able to figure this out right away. So you might be needing a formula to work with. So to be on the safe side, let's use the formula. C is equal to 5/9 times Fahrenheit minus 32. Okay, where C is the Celsius temperature and F is the Fahrenheit temperature. Okay, so here we're trying to find Celsius. Let's do this here. Okay, so C is equal to 5/9 times the Fahrenheit temperature that should be given. It is this here, 212. Okay, minus 32. Okay. So you're guaranteed to, like, if you ask to find a certain unit, they're going to give you the other unit. So if you asked to find Fahrenheit, they're going to give you Celsius. So that's the way it goes. So we have 5/9 times 180. Okay, equals, this can be reduced. So 9 can go into itself one time, and then can go into 180 20 times. Okay, this takes practice to recognize that. Okay, 5 times 20 is 100. 1 times 1 is 1. So therefore, temperature-wise, the 212 Fahrenheit is equivalent to 100 degrees Celsius. Okay. Let's work backward. Let's convert Celsius to Fahrenheit now. Okay. So how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit? Which is the opposite of what we've just done. To Fahrenheit. Okay. So, for example, 25 degrees Celsius is equal to what degree Fahrenheit? Lucky you. We're going to give you another formula to work with. Some wise guy or girl has devised a formula. It goes like this. F is equal to 9/5 times Celsius plus 32. Okay. So if we're trying to find Fahrenheit, we can plug in the Celsius value and then calculate the temperature. Here goes. So Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 times the degree Celsius, which is 25, times 25 plus 32. Okay, so here we can do some simplifying here before moving on. 5 can go into itself 1 time and can go into 25 5 times. Okay, we want to keep our numbers small. So now let's take 9 times 5, 45 plus 32 equals 77. And since we're dealing with Fahrenheit, we'll say it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit. This is room temperature, by the way. You're probably sitting at 77 degrees Fahrenheit right now as we speak. Okay. Let's go over some units of measure. Let's say you're given 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. Remember, the great thing about this is that you can press pause and take a break at any time you like. Give your brain a little rest while mine is frying away here. 4 quarts. 1 quart is equal to 4 cups. 5. Here's a question for you. 5 gallon is equal to how many cups? Different students have different ways of going about figuring this out. Some people like to use dimensional analysis like they learned in science. I'm going to check again to see what's the question asking here. So 5 gallon is how many cups? Okay, so one way to look at it is 1 gallon. Let's see how many cup is 1 gallon. Okay, so 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. 1 quart is 4 cups. So 4 quart is 16 cups. Okay, so the question is asking 5 gallons, how many cups? If 1 gallon is 16 cups, 5 gallon, okay, so we'll say therefore 5 gallons is equal to 16 times 5. Okay, so it's up to you to multiply this out. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry over to 3. So I'll get 80 cups. Okay, so ultimately 5 gallons is equivalent to 80 cups.